As a newly appointed administrator, I assumed responsibility for overseeing our specialized programs. Now, I knew I needed to revamp the entire program, which included rebranding and eliminating some of the specialized programs inside the overall program. However, before implementing the new structure, I needed to develop a communications plan to ensure stakeholder buy-in. So after gathering data to support the new structure, I developed a two-phased approach to roll out with the new vision. Phase 1 focused on our internal stakeholders, which included our staff, teachers, and central office personnel. Phase 2 addressed our external stakeholders, including parents, current students, and the community. As a result of our efforts, the redesigned structure was successful and well received. You see, in leadership and management, one of your critical responsibilities is managing stakeholder expectations. So a practical approach requires systematic steps to ensure clarity, engagement, and mutual understanding. Here are some strategies that you can use to excel in this area. First and foremost, you need to identify your stakeholders. Now, this step may sound straightforward, but it's imperative to recognize that stakeholders come in all different shapes and sizes. Some stakeholders will matter all the time, others only occasionally, and some might only have the potential to matter for future projects. So by mapping out everyone with a vested interest in your operations, you establish the foundation for effective relationship management. Next, you want to sort your stakeholders into tiers, because once you've identified your stakeholders, sorting them into tiers will help in prioritizing your engagement efforts. Let's talk about the tiers. Tier 1 is your organization and your coworkers. Now, this group is crucial as they are directly involved in daily operations and success. Tier 2 are your customers and potential customers. Their satisfaction is vital to your success. Your vendors and suppliers are Tier 3. Maintaining a positive relationship here ensures a smooth supply chain. Your family, friends, and community are Tier 4. Although their support is indirect, it profoundly impacts your well-being and consequently your professional performance. And there's one more tier. Tier 5 are those who oppose you. While it's not ideal, recognizing adversaries can offer valuable insights. So I want you to remember this old saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You see, understanding their perspective can help mitigate impacts and possibly convert them into allies for you. Now, in order to do this work, the next area that you need to be very focused on is to communicate openly and actively. Transparent communication is the cornerstone of managing expectations effectively. So make it a point to engage in active listening, ensuring you truly understand your stakeholders' concerns and feedback. Avoid giving the impression of favoritism. So treat everyone with the same level of respect and consideration. and strive for clarity and realism in your expectations and your communications. Setting clear, inclusive, and realistic expectations prevents misunderstandings and fosters trust. You also need to understand stakeholders' needs and expectations. So to truly meet your stakeholders' expectations, you must understand them first. Let me give you a few pointers on how to understand them. First is ask open-ended questions to draw out detailed responses. Next, take the time to thoroughly delve into issues to grasp their needs and concerns. Now, this step allows you to tailor your strategies and responses appropriately, ensuring you are aligned with their expectations and can address potential issues before they escalate. Provide thoughtful and accurate responses is the next area. Accuracy, thoughtfulness, and fairness are crucial when responding to stakeholder inquiries. Rushed or ill-considered answers can erode trust and lead to misunderstandings. Instead, take the time to ensure your responses are well considered and reflect a deep understanding of the stakeholders' concerns. Your goal should be to optimize satisfaction. So how do you do that? You underpromise and overdeliver. That's a critical strategy for optimizing stakeholder satisfaction because it is a way for you to manage their expectations. So always aim to underpromise and overdeliver. This approach ensures you meet and exceed your commitments, creating a sense of reliability and trust. Now, by following these steps, you'll be well on your way to managing your stakeholders' expectations effectively. This doesn't just lead to smoother operations. It cultivates a culture of trust, mutual respect that benefits everyone. Jane Mitchell said, "Stakeholder engagement is not about seeking to please everyone, but about being able to say that you understand their views and have taken them into account." As you move forward, I want you to reflect on how you've managed expectations in the past and consider how these strategies can be integrated into your ongoing practices. So, ask yourself the following questions. And these are questions that I ask myself because I don't always get this right either, but I work on it. First question, are there areas where you can improve your stakeholder engagement? The next question, how might these improvements impact your overall success? The answers to these questions can guide you in successfully managing stakeholder expectations.